Well, I'm back at the Ogwen Valley. I'm actually in Cwm Idwal. Nice conditions, nice and sunny. Not too bad on the tops. Anyway, where I'm heading anyway, it's not too bad for filming purposes. And the route I'm going to be taking today is a Garn. The very first mountain that I climbed many years ago when I first started my walking and my climbing, and I arrived at the Oggy, saw a Garn, and I said, right, that's the first mountain that I'm going to climb, and I'm going to do it again today. Well, I've done it, I don't know, I've lost count the amount of times I've climbed it, but the route I'm going to be taking is up that gully. Hope you can hear me, a bit breezy, I'll have to shout I think. Up that gully there, up to the Cwm, which is a little lake there, and then up onto the ridge and up onto the summit, and then dropping down to the Devil's Kitchen, which is there, and then across to the Idwal slabs, and then back to the starting point really. One or two walkers about today, but it's early yet. It's only about, what is it, 11 o'clock, something like that. So yeah, that's the route I'm going to be taking. A Garn, or the armchair, aka the armchair, which is it's shaped a bit like an armchair. And like I say, back down the side of Devil's Kitchen, or Tuff D, which is black hole, which means black hole in Welsh, but its popular name is the Devil's Kitchen. So yeah, anyway, I'll speak to you when I get a bit higher up on the gully. That's Cwm Idwal, by the way. Looking north towards the Glidders. I'll just give you a running commentary. That's Tryfan, Ogwen, and where I'm heading is a Garn. So anyway, like I say, I'll speak to you when I get a bit higher. Well, that's my destination, summit of a Garn. I'm at the bottom of the gully now. Conditions pretty good at the tops there. So anyway, I'll speak to you when I get a bit higher. That's the way I'm going to be making my way up. Up to the Cwm, which is probably about halfway up. Anyway, I'll speak to you when I get a bit higher. Well, I'm about halfway up the gully now. Gained quite a bit of height, getting some nice views looking down into Cwm Idwal and the Ogwen Valley. Quite a steep gully, this one. That's where I left the path and made my way up here. Like I say, it is quite steep, about halfway up, so anyway, keep going. Not far to go now before I reach the Cwm. It's not as steep, this. I've made about 2/3 of the way, the last third section, so you can see it's not as steep. The first 2/3, fair play, it's a fair old slog, and you got to watch the rocks. There's water trickling down and the rocks are very slippy, but like I say, it's not as steep now. Anyway, let's just show you looking back to where I've just come up. It's looking down to Cwm Idwal, and just see all that crest there, that's the steep section, just below that I should say, but not far to go now before I reach the Cwm. and then it'll be across to the ridge and then up to the summit. Anyway, keep going. Well, that's where I'm heading. I've made it into the Cwm. Spent a few wild camps in this place, but that was pre-camcorder days, so I've got no film of it. I've made my way up to a Garn from here several ways. One direct route is straight up there, straight towards the kitchen. The other routes I've took, there's a gully there. Made my way up that way, and another gully there, just tucked away, and also straight up there onto the ridge there, and then onto the summit. That's the actual summit of Garn. But the route I'm going to be taking today is that way, past this little lake, up onto the ridge, and all the way up onto the ridge at the back of there. The actual ridge is, I think you can just, yeah, you can make it out there, the ridge there, and just make my way all the way around up to the summit. So let's keep going. Right, just about to start on the ridge now, which is there, and the route I'll be taking is all the way up this way. Piece of cake. Keep going. Right, not far to go now. Just a short little steep section. Just looking back, just give you a running commentary. The Ogwen Valley, of course. Still in Ogwen. It's Cwm Idwal, Clyd Idwal, I'll have to shout, very breezy at the moment. It's Tryfan, Ogwen, looking towards the glidders, if I can pick them out. Glidderbar, Castell y Gwynt, Castle of the Winds, and Idwal. And that's my destination, summit of Garn, aka the armchair, and the breeze has dropped a bit now. Like I say, just this short little steep section to go. I'll be on the summit. Conditions, a bit breezy, a bit cool, but not too bad actually. Nice for the views. Beautiful for the views. I like a day like this anyway, not too hot. Yeah, so anyway, let's keep going. So that's a little steep section over with. Quite a bit of a slog. Levelled off a bit now. Not far to go from the summit. A couple of 100 yards, something like that. Anyway, that's the summit. So keep going. And here I am, the summit of Garn, or aka the armchair. Just give you the views. There was a few up here I could see when I was down by them two small little lakes at the bottom there. But it's deserted now, no one here at all, got it all to myself. Summit of Garn. Looking across to Tryfan. The glidders. Anyway, that's the way I'm heading now, down towards the Devil's Kitchen. Just about make out some walkers down there. I think, yeah, they're heading down. Anyway, that's where I'm heading towards Devil's Kitchen, which is somewhere there. And it is literally downhill all the way now. Down away, all the way past Devil's Kitchen, drop down into the Cwm, and then back down to the Ogwen cottage. Anyway, give you another quick look at the views, and then off I go. Okay, I'm now right at the very top of the Devil's Kitchen, or Twll D, which is black hole in Welsh. And I'll just give you a look down. And there we have it, top of Devil's Kitchen. just to make out a little bit of Llyn Idwal there, and Llyn Ogwen in the distance. But anyway, that's the top of the Devil's Kitchen. Well, that's a Garn. Making my way down past the Devil's Kitchen now. Well, that's the way I'm coming down. As you can see, it is literally downhill all the way. Some walkers in front of me now. Anyway, keep going. Okay, I'm right at the bottom of the Devil's Kitchen now. And there it is in all its glory. The black hole. Anyway, keep going. When that stream is in full flow, it can be a bit dodgy to cross, but you can see it's not too bad today. Anyway, keep going, heading towards the Idwal slabs, which are in front of me there. Popular with the climbers. I can pick one of them out. There's one there. There's always climbers on this on the slabs. One a bit higher up too, but I don't know if I can make him out. It's a job to see. There he is there. There's another one, and there's another one higher up as well, but he's gone out of sight at the moment. Anyway, that's the Idwal slabs. Like I say, popular with the climbers. That's the way I've come down from the kitchen. Anyway, keep going. Okay, just past the Idwal slabs. Nice flat section now before I reach the Ogwen cottage. I'll just show you the way that I've come down. Spin the camera around there. There's Devil's Kitchen, and I've come down just on the side of it there, and then along. I don't know if you can make out some people there, some walkers. That's the way I've come down on the bit of a stony path there, past the bottom of the the Idwal slabs, and like I say, just a short section to the Ogwen cottage. That's a Garn, and as I said on the summit there, it's downhill all the way. It's a nice walk though. I always do it in that direction, you know, anti-clockwise, always returning via the Devil's Kitchen. So anyway, clouding over a bit now, but it's been a lovely day. Well, I'm more or less back at the start of the walk now. I'll just show you the route that I took. Started at the bottom there of that gully, went up the gully, around onto the ridge, and then up to the summit of a Garn, then dropped down across the top of the Devil's Kitchen and returned down that way there, across the path, bottom of the Idwal slabs, and back to where I am now. And it's just starting to spot with rain too. Anyway, about 10 minutes and I'll be back in the car. So thanks for joining me on my walk up a Garn. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.